Hi, this tap along video is for you if you've set yourself a goal or a vision and all of a sudden you find yourself in the fear of failure and you know a little bit about tapping. Hi, I'm Sarah from Tapping Into Money Girl. Okay, two quick things before we get into the tapping. Firstly, emotions can come up. So if you're having a bit of a crap day and you're holding it together and then a friend asks you how you're doing, you might get a little bit teary, you might get a little bit ranty, sweary as you talk it through until the feelings subside. Secondly, by tapping along with this video, you're agreeing to take full responsibility for your own physical and mental health well-being. Okay, just before we get into the tapping, I'm going to be tapping on a number of different phrases. Not all will be relevant, so just tap through and just focus on the ones that resonate. Okay, so just tapping and repeating after me. So even though I have this fear of failure, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I have this fear of failure and everything that means to me, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I have this fear of failure and everything that will mean for me, I love and accept myself anyway. This fear of failure, this fear of failing, everything that failure means to me. Fear of failing and looking stupid. Fear of losing everything. The fear of losing stuff in the past. The fear from failing in the past. Or what felt like failing in the past. This fear of failure. These memories of past so-called failures. This fear of failing. This fear of it happening again. This fear of what will happen if I do fail. Fears of what that will mean. Fears of failing because failing just isn't an option. All of these feelings, all of these thoughts around failing. Just breathe in, breathe out. Just place your feet flat on the floor, just tap your collarbone point. Just breathe it through, allowing any feelings that have come up subside. And again, just tapping along, so even though there's all of this pressure, and a lot of it is coming from me, about not failing, about what will happen if I do fail. And I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I can't fail, even though failure is not an option, And I feel the huge pressure of that. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I've so-called failed in the past. And I'm scared of it happening again. I love and accept myself anyway. It's just not an option. I can't fail. All of the pressure that comes from that. Being a perfectionist. And the pressure that comes from that too. All of these fears and feelings about failing, about what failure means to me, about what failure has meant in the past, about what I'm making mean failure to be in the future. All of these fears, all of this stuckness. I might not be able to move forward because of this fear. To prevent myself from failing. I might be sabotaging my efforts to start. Or my efforts to move forward. Because I'm so scared of failing. Breathe in. And breathe out. So again, just tapping your collarbone point and just breathing through if any feelings or emotions have come up until they start to subside. And just tapping along. So even though, what if I didn't fail? What if I could do something different this time? What if I can minimise the risks of what failure means to me? What if there's no such thing as failing? But maybe I could be more clever at minimising the risks of what can go wrong, or how to keep things going in the right direction. And I love and accept myself anyway. All of these old memories, all of these old stories, everything I've been telling myself about failing, about whether I fail or not, about what failing actually means. What if I can be smart around moving forwards? What if I can minimise the risks? What if it's just about taking calculated risk and putting insurances in place? So if things don't quite work out, then I've minimised the risk. And what if there's no such thing as failing? And I know that to be logically true. But I'm not quite there yet emotionally. And that's okay. Breathe in. And breathe out. Collarbone to just breathe through anything that's come up. And we'll tap one more round. So even though I've been so scared of failing, I haven't been focusing on what could go right. What the best thing that can happen, or what's the best thing that can happen. And I love and accept myself anyway. even though being so focused on what could go wrong, what if I could put that to good use and use all that information to ensure I learn from it and put steps in place to make sure it doesn't happen. And I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I've been so focused on what could go wrong, I've forgotten to focus on what could go right. What can go right? What will go right? And I love and accept myself anyway. I'm going to put my focus on what could go wrong into really good use. I'm going to put steps and insurances in place to minimise the risk. So whatever happens, it'll only have a small impact. And now I can focus on what's the best thing that could happen? What can go right? What will go right? What I need to do to ensure it's a success. Using my past as a teacher, putting those learned lessons in place, freeing myself up to focus on what will go right, taking action to ensure it does go right, and celebrating my success. Just breathe in and breathe out. So again, just tapping on your collarbone on any emotions or feelings that might have come up. Just tapping as long as you need to until the feelings subside. So happy tapping. I'm Sarah from Tapping Into Money Girl. Thank you.